We are always gathering here and gathering because there were people who have made it possible that we gather. We gather normally to receive donations from the friends, from the people of Bulawayo and friends of Bulawayo. We have always seen it fit that this institution must not die, and this should be an institution which is able to receive patients and they come out alive. They can only come out alive if all the facilities, the equipment which is required is there, and it's only made possible by people who always come and donate, organizations and individuals. Today we are here gathered to receive or acknowledge a donation from the Ndebele family and Rise and Shine Foundation. So I would like to welcome you to this function. I can't say much, but just say feel free. We hope the proceedings are going to go well.
Angimele uMichelle Thandolenkosi Ndebele. Unfortunately, this little girl passed on 24th March 2019. So we decided as a family to remember her by donating to the other people who are ailing with us. That's why we decided to offer these lights. We donated 4 lights. Unfortunately, I cannot show you all of them. I can show you that one which is there. They are all solar panel lights, and they switch on automatically when it gets dark, so we can't demonstrate as of now. I would like to thank my colleagues who are over there who managed to raise all this money to donate. I wish all people who are outside the country can feel pity for their loved ones who are here. We need to live like other people, and we accept any help we get from anybody.
Good day to you all. My name is Faith Malinga. I'm the chairlady for Rise and Shine Foundation. Please allow me to acknowledge and honor the presence of the following dignitaries. The Minister of State for Provincial Affairs and Devolution for Bulawayo Metropolitan Province, Honorable Judith Ncube. His Worship, the Mayor of the City of Bulawayo, Councillor Solomon Mguni. The Chairperson of Health, Housing and Education Committee, Councillor Sinigwe Mtanda. The Town Clerk of the City of Bulawayo, Mr. Christopher Dube. The Director of Health Services for the City of Bulawayo, Dr. Edwin Spanda. The invited guests, Center for Innovation Technology. It gives me great pleasure to address you on behalf of Rise and Shine Foundation today on this handover of the 30 bedside cupboard worth $3,200. These patient cupboards, Your Worship and Honorable Minister, have been procured through the kind generosity of the daughters of Bulawayo who are living and working in the United Kingdom. These cupboards are for the use of patients at Thorngove Infectious Hospital, for storage of their medicines, food, and valuables. Rise and Shine is a group of 45 amazing women, as you can see their names on the banner. These women are based in the United Kingdom, who all hail from Bulawayo and its surroundings. We have come together and registered a charity for purpose of empowering each other, as well as help mobilize resources to assist our families and communities back home. Our core mandate is to promote equal access to health opportunities. This is not the first time that Rise and Shine has come in to assist Thorngove Infectious Hospital. Last year in 2020, we donated bedding and personal protective equipment to Thorngove Hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, as we all know that COVID-19 has affected millions of people across the world, and many families and livelihoods have not been spared, we have lost lots of friends and relatives. Lockdown and travel restrictions have been introduced across the world in order to try and contain the spread of the pandemic. Please allow me to say, as Rise and Shine Foundation, we commend the example manner in which the Bulawayo City Council has handled its response, containment and mitigation of the COVID-19 pandemic. It has been so easy for individuals, charities and organizations who require to render assistance to reach out to the Department of Health through the Corporate Communications Unit. We want to thank His Worship, the Mayor, for agreeing that we, as Rise and Shine, we also partner the city in our very small way. We want to assure the city that these cupboards that Rise and Shine is donating today is the first of bigger things to come. Please allow me to say that most of the women who are members of Rise and Shine are working in the National Health Services, which is NHS of the United Kingdom. We have a vision to establish a clinic in Bulawayo to deal with specialist cases on women's reproductive health. We'll be grateful if the city would consider allocation of a piece of land for that purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, the successful rollout of vaccination program across the world seems to have given us a ray of hope in our fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. We have been following with keen interest the vaccination programs in Bulawayo, and we are pleased with the reception of the vaccine by our people. This, however, should not draw us into complacency. COVID-19 is still with us, as there are still predictions of a third wave during the forthcoming winter. We must all remain vigilant and follow all the laid down World Health Organization protocols. Let us continue washing our hands, sanitize, wear our face mask correctly, and practice physical distancing. There is no substitute to prevention. There is still no cure to this pandemic. It is only through unity of purpose that will prevail over it. On our part, we want to exhort everyone in the diaspora who call Bulawayo home to partner the city towards making Thorngove a COVID-19 hospital of choice. We are aware that lots of work has been done by City Council and government. Our duty as sons and daughters of Bulawayo is to complement the city fathers for effective service delivery. With these few remarks, allow me, Your Worship and Honorable Minister, on behalf of Rise and Shine Foundation, to hand over our donation to the City of Bulawayo Thorngove Infectious Hospital today. I thank you.
Ngaba duzane le Rise and Shine ngaba in between His Worship and Mrs. Ngoziwalela. Then singakhoti distancing and so singaba distancers. Yes. Comfort is one of akwazi ngabe ngudokotela ngathi it's one of the medications that people must give you. Ngaw ungekho comfortable ngani lokuphila kwangikhona lokusila kwangikhona ukuthatha isikhathi. So
we are very proud to be associated with Rise and Shine, to be associated with the city of Bulawayo, to be associated with the community of Thorngove at large. So these are bedside lockers, right? They are just next to your bed. We have a drawer which you can put your medication. There is a cabinet underneath, lockable, which you can store your food. There is also a towel rack by the side, which normally patients, they face towels, they can hang their towel there by the side. So basically, these are the lockers that we have done for our lovely hospital, Thorngove Hospital, Your Worship.
Echaleni izandla siyabonga kakhulu. Bakithi nxa sihamba sivakatsha singafika endlini ngwafica lapho sele khabothi yami ekitchen. Nxa ibhalwe Rise and Shine, ufube kwasta so yangikhaya ngithi. So sigcine nini property esiphiwayo. Wakathe sinzanxusa imuli yakoNdebele sihambe siyebona ilight lethu.
Then there's a daylight switch which says darkness, and they last from 6 p.m. up to 6 a.m. They last for 15 minutes. This one. 15 minutes. And we here to like this area. Then you have other one on the other side. There's some solar lights there, so we're supposed to put there one there that side. Yeah, the other two, the one is at the gate for the security, and the other one is at the other side. Yes.
We will try and organize it in things and don't know how we'll do it. Organize just this type of
like just last year, and she still remembers that we came here, and the state of this hospital when we came here for the first time to inspect the works that need to be done here so that we are ready for the COVID-19 pandemic. I must say that it was a sorry state. The hospital or the infrastructure here was as old as the hospital itself. And last Kuma 1941, so the infrastructure here was as old as the hospital itself. And it has been a year since the first case of COVID-19 was detected in Zimbabwe and in Bulawayo in particular. But however, despite these challenges, the past year has shown us how united the people of Bulawayo have been through various donations of equipment, personal protective equipment and general support in managing the COVID-19 pandemic. Today we receive once again donations of hospital equipment and solar street lights. Sorry, they're not solar street lights, they're solar tower lights that have come from the various members of the community. The donations are important in ensuring that we continue to have the appropriate equipment in the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic, and also ensuring that patients are comfortable in their wards. I remember that even our bedding in the hospitals were not enough to cater for the number of patients that were coming here even before COVID. And now hospital law shows the capacity that the people of Bulawayo have. Singabali abakuse Zimbabwe kuphela, abase UK, abase South Africa and everywhere who are able to make Bulawayo great. It shows that even service delivery challenges, if the people of Bulawayo can come together, Bulawayo will be a great city. We, as a city of Bulawayo, we are grateful for these donations and other donations we have received over the past year. We are overwhelmed with the love and care that the residents have for Bulawayo and for each other. Today we are holding the ceremony at the hospital grounds. Which have seen massive changes in the past year. While we may have had a semi-functional isolation ward to cater for patients last year, today we have a fully functional ward that has been changed to cater for the specialized needs of the COVID-19 pandemic. And I think with these donations, especially the bedside cabins, Thorngove Hospital is now the COVID-19 hospital of choice in Bulawayo, if not in the country. I will invite maybe the media to then just take time to see the nature of the improvements that have been made in this hospital, so that and to show the power of cooperation, the power of unity of purpose as the residents of Bulawayo. Ladies and gentlemen, the fight against this pandemic is not yet over. We need to continue to be careful, practice social distancing among
other safety measures. It is our hope that the vaccination program will assist the country in achieving herd immunity and reduce the spread of COVID-19. Sike siyetshelana ukuthi no, these stories of misinformation about the vaccine kayisebenzi. We need people to take up the vaccine so that we achieve herd immunity koBulawayo. And we are happy that government has even promised to bring more doses of vaccine to Bulawayo so that abantu babe vaccinated and sizama ukulwisa lowo mkhuhlane we-COVID-19. Ladies and gentlemen, may I take this opportunity once again to express my gratitude to Rise and Shine Foundation and Michelle Ndebele's family for the donations. We are glad that you continue to partner us in the fight against COVID-19. The renovations are not yet over and the pandemic is not yet over. Let's continue partnering with the city. We still have the laundry, that site, which equipment is as old as the hospital itself, laundry, and the kitchen. We need it to be revamped so that it is a state-of-the-art hospital. Akusizi ukuthi sibe le state-of-the-art ama-wards ethu abe state-of-the-art, yet lapho esiphekela khona ama-patients ethu, lapho siwashela khona impahla zabo, le ngubo zabo zokwembatha kube ngamanxiwa. So we think that and we impress on those who still want to help their hospital ukuthi bancedise khonakale laundry lase kitchen. So with these remarks, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for gracing this ceremony. Sibonga our donors for the day. I thank you.
It is my great pleasure to be part of this very important occasion, to witness the receipt of the donation of hospital equipment and solar lights here at Thorngove Hospital, donated by Rise and Shine Foundation and Michelle Ndebele's family. I reflect and look back at this hospital when it was initially identified as one of the centers for treatment and isolation of COVID-19 patients. It was a mammoth task, but today it's a completely different scenario. Amazing to look at. Government did a great job to rehabilitate the hospital, but would not have achieved the status that the hospital is now in without such support as we are witnessing today. Allow me to express some warm gratitude towards Rise and Shine Foundation and the Ndebele family, who really did something valuable for the community of Bulawayo. This is a crucial time in the history of humanity. And here in Zimbabwe, we have not been spared from the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. We all need to do whatever it takes to ensure we overcome this battle. The improvement of medical facilities is of paramount importance. Otherwise, communities would have a high price to pay in this crisis. I call upon more organizations and individuals to work in collaboration with our local authority, hospitals and other relevant institutions to prevent the spread of the virus and lessen its effects on the most vulnerable. It is important to note that Rise and Shine Foundation and the Ndebele family's intervention here has greatly complemented government efforts, thereby contributing to the improvement of service delivery in the mitigation against the impact of COVID-19. I thank you. Siyabonga.
Thank you. This is Kuzwala. Ubuye nesiba zokubhala lapha.
Siyabonga. Asibasheleni izandla, asibasheleni imali izandla. Usiba lokubhala. I'm always happy because it means that person thought of you. Ngeke wakuphe ngakucabanganga. So siyabonga abantu abasicabangayo njengedolobho, esicabangayo njenge-individual. Siyabonga mama. Ayisibonge kakhulu. Usiba lokubhala.
Your Worship, last year, I think it was beginning of April, you sent me here when COVID-19 was starting to trickle into Africa. We came here, sahlangana kwakubuye former Minister of Health, Umoya. You know, the state that was here in this hospital, we could not even last for 5 minutes here. There were about 4 ministers plus myself and plus senior health officials in government in Bulawayo and the city of Bulawayo. Azange silaste vele safica besilungisele kuhle, but with the state that was here, we could not even last 5 minutes vele sahamba because kwakungamanga kuhle. But since that started, we started to see abantu bakobulawayo abanjengabe Rise and Shine lemuli zaKwaNdebele coming together to rebuild this hospital, and we really appreciate. And also, Your Worship, we will appreciate our members of the media because they are the ones who have propelled this issue. We need to rebuild our city, our hospital, so they came together. Mine is very little in Shalepans. To Rise and Shine Foundation, lemuli yaKwaNdebele, we thank you for taking a leaf from what Nehemiah did, rebuilding the city. On your work, you know, the Abakono-san Balantu will say, calm down, let's talk, stop building. But you decided to concentrate in rebuilding this city. We really appreciate that. Please continue. Don't hear voices that make you not build this city. Concentrate on your agenda of rebuilding, because this hospital belongs to us, and we are the only ones who must build it. And above all, what made me smile more, Mayor, is that when we were hearing what they brought here was manufactured by local companies. We really appreciate that. Kulokuthi besizazwa kuthiwa hayi sikhambe saya eCholocho sayabazisa amakhabothi koBulawayo abuya koBulawayo. But at least you contracted local companies. We really support that. You are building our hospital, also creating economy and employment within the city. Thank you very much. Siyabonga. Sibili uNkulunkulu alenzele kahle. Siyabonga.
Deputy Mayor Izandla, Deputy Mayor Ncube, thank you for those words of encouragement.